Hello, hello, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome to your June 2020 reading. Clearly we're still in a pandemic. We're also in the middle of racial protests. I shouldn't say racial protests. Protests against systemic racism, which is much needed. And I hope everybody's staying safe, even though it seems impossible right now. So, I don't know where you're at, I don't know where you live, I don't know anything. Let's just see what's going on. And I guess I should say, when I say we are going through protests, I should also remember that I'm posting this on YouTube, which means that you're not even necessarily living in my country. So, I am in the United States. And here we are. There's a lot of rioting and protesting going on. Long overdue. I just hope that we can finally take some action. Woo! What about you? What's going on in your life? What's going on for Sagittarius, and what kind of action do they need? Oh. Well, Sagittarius. So I'm seeing some positive movement at work so far. That's what's coming up. I don't know what you're working on right now, but it is getting the recognition that it needs, and it looks like you've been waiting for that for some time. You've been staying patient while juggling, keeping your balls in the air. This is creativity, but also sexuality. So a little bit of mystery here, Sagittarius. Why is your sacral chakra asking for attention? Some challenges. And the sword of truth. Not just success, triumphant success. So cutting out any bullshit and starting all over again. Fresh, clean slate. Get some clarifiers. Well, the cards just kind of fall right out of the deck. So, we've got the one of the Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. The thing besides being, it's usually work related, but it also sometimes means if you're involved with other people that you can work with, like being on a good team, and being recognized for your hard work. You also got the Two of Wands, so some kind of seed has been planted. You're just kind of waiting for that to come in, waiting for your ship to come in. Okay. And let's get a clarifier for your triumphant success. You got the Four of Pentacles. This usually means withholding. Let's just see what else is going on. Like holding on to your shit. It's not always. Sometimes it's holding on too much. Sometimes not. It just kind of depends. But you've got your pentacles, your ducks in a row here. Like you're stepping on those two so they don't go flying anywhere. You're holding on real tight to the one in front of your heart. And then there's one behind you. And then you got this. So there's some kind of... It's weird because you got this with this. And this is usually being able to work with someone. And then this is somebody breaking your heart. So... you know, all right, let's just see. Did somebody break your heart by withholding? Oof. Okay, so now there's a party. Also got, this is being left out in the cold. So I'm feeling like somebody did leave you out. Okay, especially with these two. Actually, I did peek at this one and now I feel like I have to include it. And you are so fucking done and over it. Look at this bullshit. Okay, somebody, look at this. And then this is reaching your limit. Okay, but it's done. The worst is done. That's done. And now you can go to this. So that's the good news. Okay? You're moving on alone. You're not moving on to another relationship. You're healing your heart. You don't need a relationship. I think you need to just focus on your work and whatever it is that you are creating for yourself, that will come to fruition, right? And that you can go on to this fresh start because you're over it. Just gonna take one more card. Well, I got two. Oh. I love this shit. I love when this happens. Okay, so you've got Judgment, and this is beautiful, and it's healing, and it's like Judgment Day. And it also, you know, the cross, that's all about healing, okay? And the Judgment card, I always think of Ma'at, the weighing of the heart. So when it's Judgment Day, you're okay, right? But, look, you also got this. So this is the completion of a cycle too, right? Just like this one. Okay, this is done and we're moving on. This is the end of a cycle, but like you've got the world behind you and you are moving on to better things and you are in charge. You're in charge of this. Okay, look. And look, she's got a little sword too. And a wand. And look at all that yellow. Look at all this yellow and orange, but yellow. Okay. So you are definitely, you're healing from this broken heart, and whoever stabbed you in the back and left you out in the cold and withheld their love from you, fuck them. Because, like, who would fucking do that to her? Like, shouldn't you be super psyched to have her? So this is you. You're her. You're a beautiful, badass bitch magician. Okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with it. It's just an energy. In some decks, the magician is male. And in this one, she's female and freaking adorable. And look at this. Beautiful. You got eternity right above your head. Infinity, which is the symbol for eternity, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, you got nothing to worry about, especially with these. Ah! Okay, so I picked this one up off the bottom of the deck and then look at what was underneath it. I love these. Look at, and it's funny because they have all these female imagery. I just feel like there's this beautiful, strong, healing female energy, okay? So look at all this blue, right? Blue is all healing, okay? And the star is yellow. Yellow is positivity. So you're creating a whole new world for yourself. You're starting from scratch. Everything that no longer serves you has been cut out in one way or another. Whether that was a pleasant experience or not doesn't matter. Yeah, this sucked and it was disappointing, but it doesn't matter. None of that. Because you're like on. Let me read this one. I'm taking a prayer from Michael for you. And actually 2 just jumped out. So you're the only one who got 2. All right, so the first one says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. What's the truth? Oh, okay. All right. This actually changes the reading a little bit, and so bear with me and I'll get to this. So I'm going to shift to the other card first. So this says it's time to leave this unhealthy situation, and the prayer is, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So I was under the assumption that this was, well, I mean, it says it's an ending. So I was thinking that whatever it was done and over, but what this could also mean is that you're still stuck in some kind of unhealthy relationship with someone who withholds their affection and their love and makes you feel like you're left out in the cold. But that the end of that is, it's ending now. Somehow it's ending, and that could be you leaving. The other story is that it's something that just ended, that it was an unhealthy situation that just ended. So think about that. Think about whether this is something that you haven't left yet or not, or that you just got out of, okay? And then it says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, I appreciate your support and helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and strength. So this is asking you to cut out whatever is not serving you. So if this is your last straw, this is the next step to cut through all of that and to start over and to create anew and to heal. My God, look at this. These 2 are very powerful healing cards, okay? So the universe has your back to help you heal. Don't worry. I feel like you had something similar to this before, so whatever it is, just keep doing it. Okay, just keep on keeping on, okay? That's it, Sagittarius. I hope you have a nice June, and I will see you later. Bye.